on YouTube World and Pamper Gang members. The boy with the Pampers and the Toys, Al, recording from his own paradise. And please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. And also hit that notification bell so when I do upload some new content and new videos. And follow my Instagram and my Twitter accounts, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Uploads frequently, and videos from here will go on Twitter as well. So definitely, so if anybody can be alerted, wherever the app they use, you know, it's the app you use. So today is going to be a WWE Elite action figure day. I'm actually going to do 3-in-1 today, and I told myself I wasn't going to do it, but I got a lot of catching up I got to do. So today we're going to be talking about WWE Elite. I don't want to say classified so bad. I think I did say classified, like I'm doing G.I. Joes or something. The Elite Series 104, and today we're going to be talking about no other than Rick Steiner, legendary wrestler. I grew up watching him in WCW as well as WWF era, and so this is one of them we're going to be talking about. Next, little feminine energy. We're going to be talking about the one and only, the beautiful Dakota, and you know, just breaking down the figures. And last but not least, my favorite figure, well, out of the bunch, I do have a little discrepancy with this figure, but we'll get into that, is definitely Sikoa. You know, he's the brother of the Usos, and the younger brother, the baby brother, actually. And glad to see him finally here. You know, he looks just like his daddy, Rakishu. Just like, you know, the other two brothers. So, you know, WWE has really been coming up with a lot of good figures lately. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been on a spree on Ringside Collectibles, buying stuff from in the past at Walmart. So, we're gonna definitely get down to it, folks. So, I got all three of the figures in front of me. I got Rick Steiner, Solo Sikoa, and Dakota Kai. These are the only three I got in the series. I really didn't care to get Drew McIntyre's figure or AJ Styles because I just feel like there's really nothing really any difference with any of their figures. They all look the same to me, just about. But I think they do look good. I might go ahead and get them just to have them to my collection. You know, it's okay to have multiple figures. I used to be one of them people that want to just keep one figure at a time of that actual wrestler, but I realize now it's good to have multiple. So I may get them down the road. I am an AJ Styles fan. I just feel like all his figures look alike. So as you can see, Rick Steiner has this jacket on right here, his old Bomber Beware a Dog jacket, and Rick was the one that wore the little head thing, if I'm not mistaken, the little headgear, like the wrestling headgear. And then Scott, you know, Big Papa Puff, you know, he started changing when he got into later years in WCW towards the end of the road with them. So, now, I'm going to take off his jacket right here. Oops, Dakota Kai fell. So, let's kind of see. I'm trying to do them all at once. So, they got this rubber band to hide it. So, I'm going to take off his jacket. And Rick was actually a bigger guy. Well, he was kind of big. Thicker than this back in the day. Maybe these are later years, I don't know. And I think that's Brian Breaker's father, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so as you see, Rick Steiner got this headgear. He got the glasses on. They got the rubber band to connect the headband. Let's take off the glasses, because we don't really need all of that for real. Like, they got too many rubber bands on this man. And they got him a dog collar, so, you know, that was his gimmick back in the day. So yeah, I think it is Brian Breaker's dad. He looked just like him. Actually, I do want to get a Brian Breaker figure. I actually could have got one when I got the Solo Sikoa figure, but I didn't have enough at the time. So, let's see, double jointed, pinless elbows for Rick Steiner. Tattoos look great. Butterfly, you know, shoulders. You know, the chest does pop back and forth. Not too loosey-goosey anything. Waist does twist back and, you know, left and right. The head does move up and down. It's kind of not loose, but it's loose. I think it's a moderate loose, not a hardcore loose in the head area, the head scope area. Uh, Definitely, he has double jointed pin knees, which is sucks. His attire is pretty great, but he looks too skinny. Like, he should be a little bit bigger than this, like just a little bit. So I don't really think they did this figure justice. I'm glad to have him in my Legends collection, you know, and I dropped the man's glasses. To be all the way honest. Okay. All right. So as you see, he got the pair of glasses I took off of him, and the headband, and you know, what else can we say about him? He does have changeable hands, so he just got 2 fist hands. I don't really think he was really a promo guy back in the day, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and change one hand out and have a grip hand, because he, you know, mostly talked with his fist. And his brother was the one that hit all the talk. Yeah, the yin yang yin yang yin yang. So, this is not the worst figure or the best looking figure, but they could have did a little better getting his, you know, weight proportion a little bit. I mean, that's just my opinion, what I remember him. And he got the dog collar, like I showed y'all. The dog collar does come off. The facial features look pretty. His eyes look like. This one right here on the right look kind of crooked. The left one looks normal, but the right one like it's lazy. And I don't think he had a lazy eye in real life. So I think it's kind of like slow, sloppy work a little bit from Mattel. I do like the boots. The boots look very great. Let's see, Bite Me on the back of him. So you know, his persona back in the day was like a dog unleashed. So, you know, Brian Breaker's living up to his dad's, you know, definitely status. So let's move on to Dakota Kai. I think the female figures are really never articulated like they should be. So, but I'm kind of glad they're putting out more female figures in wrestling, because I know back in the 90s, again, it wasn't that common to have, you know, a lot of female wrestlers. I think the only one they ever had back then was Jacqueline. They had a little bit of Sable, and they had a China figure, like, you know, the funny looking figures back in the day. And they had Miss Elizabeth from WCW. That was very horrible. And then Jack stepped in, and Jack just started doing hideous figures. So with Dakota Kai, I actually like that figure they had, that Royal Rumble figure of hers, and I'm gonna try to get that. She's kind of costly, about $50, and I wouldn't try and pay that much for her. But this figure right here, I think the face sculpt, they could relax the mouth a little bit. The hair looks good, everything looks good. The ring attire, you know, she's a very busty woman at the chest. She got the tattoos. She comes with a microphone, and she does come with a couple set of hands, but I don't really want to put them on her. I'd rather have her have gripping hands. I do feel like Dakota Kai is really developing her own persona. Because if I'm mistaken, I think in NXT she was doing all them high-flying moves, but she hurt herself, and she's with Damage Control now. The ring attire, it looks really good, and the tattoos. Double jointed elbows. The tattoo right here on the back of the neck. And then they have the halter top, like around her neck. Looks really good. And let me see, the knees. She got pinned knees. A nice little thigh boot cut right here. It's not the best looking Dakota Kai figure I've seen before, but I do like the look. I just wish they would relax her mouth a little bit. Made her like she's slobbing a little bit, but it's decent. It's decent. And what else can we say? So with boots. So, you know, they always got to put a female, definitely a female in the series. So I'll give Rick Steiner's figure a 9.4 out of 10, and I'll give Dakota Kai's figure, I'll give her a 9.8 out of 10. It's not a horrible figure. I don't think Rick Steiner's figure is that horrible. I just want him to be a little bit bigger. So let's step them to the back. Solo Sikola's figure. What disappointed me is that Solo Sikola's a thicker guy. So this figure right here makes him look super skinny. The tattoos was amazing though. The face sculpt. They could have actually, you know, the face sculpt makes him look a lot older, in my opinion. It's not horrible, but I don't know. It just, maybe it's the paintwork on this. I don't know. I did buy another Solo Sikoa figure, so you know, I do apologize for that noise out there. They still shooting guns out there for the celebration of the New Year. I'm like, okay, New Year's Eve already hit. So, but back to the figure. The hair mode's pretty decent, and the rain guitar, like I said, we the ones. I like the rain guitar. I like the shirt. I really don't feel like taking it off, put it back on, because it's not one of them shirts you can just strap on. But let's just show his chest area. So he's too skinny. I just think they made him too skinny. The tattoo's amazing. Look at that tattoo. It's really amazing. Chest area is real tight. But he should have been at least a little bit more thicker. The legs are very skinny. Even when Solo Sikoa was in NXT, he was still a thick guy, but he was toned out, solid. He does have double jointed, pinless knees. I wish everybody could have pinless knees and arms. I don't know why they choose to make people have pins, and I don't know. So this is his first time in line, so I totally get it. It's not the worst looking figure, but they should have just made him a little bit bigger. So, what else can we say? The feet area, you know, there's not too many wrestlers that have. He's just like his dad, how they would wrestle back in the day, barefooted. Just back in the early '90s, during the Attitude Era, and Matt Riddle got bare feet too, as well, to that figure. So, I give his figure a 9.2 out of a 10. It's not horrible. I will still get it added to my collection, but it could have been a lot better, definitely, most definitely. And you can find these figures at Walmart. Let her be to the front. I don't want her to feel like a Me Too movement or anything, respectfully. You can find these figures at Walmart. That's why I found Rick Steiner and Solo Sikoa. I did. Dakota Kai, I think I found her at Walmart too. So somebody was telling me they get their figures on like a Sunday morning. I was in there. It's like, oh wow, they got a lot of new stuff to choose from. Okay, cool. But I'm glad to have these figures in my collection. I wouldn't, you know, change this for the world. And definitely, you know, they could have did a little better job with the weight on these figures. I think when they do the scans, they don't really directly talk about, you know, the body recognition and stuff. Dakota Kai, like I said, she looks decent, and but the two gentlemen here, they just look too skinny, definitely. So, all right, people. So there you have it. You got Rick Steiner, legendary wrestler, 30 plus years in the game. Solo Sikoa, newbie, and then we got the beautiful Dakota Kai. I almost call her a diva. They don't call the women divas no more. So definitely pick us up at your local Walmart. With Target, one thing I noticed about Target and Walmart, they don't really have the exact same figures as always. I know Target normally changes theirs out a lot, and Walmart sticks with theirs for like 5 months to 6 months, and they clean the shelf, the new planogram on the shelf. So get these while you can, because years to come they might be a little bit expensive. All right. So I want to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The World of Pampers and Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The World of Pampers and Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, your enemies. I hope they ain't shooting again outside in the daytime. Please. I hope not. I don't live in a hood area. I live in actually quiet area, but I think people are still getting toasted. And hit the notification bell when I do upload new content to Instagram and Twitter, and the videos here will be notified. Go to Twitter as well too. So my friends on Twitter, I want to build my following on Twitter as well too. I need to start expanding again. I'm going to work on. That's my go-to this year, to get a TikTok page started. I just been too busy trying to get everything at a flow. So I'm very appreciative of all my friends. Really helping me push through the algorithm here on YouTube. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the love of toys. I can care less about the money. Then again, I could care about the money, but it's not really that. It's not really that serious to me. I just want to be passionate about my content that I give people. So, everybody have a great day, and please be safe out there for the New Year's, please. These people gotta go too. Let's go to the club, everybody. Bye.